For International Logistics Assessment 1, I'll be analysing the Australian car tyre industry. So what does a typical supply chain in the car tyre industry look like in Australia? The members of the physical distribution supply chain include the manufacturers, and then in Australia, the wholesalers and retailers. With the material management supply chain, raw materials are sourced from international steel manufacturers and rubber plantations in Southeast Asia. There is a high amount of disintermediation in the industry due to the international manufacturers internalising both wholesale and retail companies. This is seen through Goodyear and Bridgestone, who are among the top 3 retailers in Australia, making up approximately 20% of the market share in the industry. Due to the consumable characteristics of tyres, tyre disposals has necessitated forward and reverse logistics in the industry, usually from retailers. This has historically resulted in the disposal and retreading of second-hand tyres. Tyres are disposed of directly to industry or through an intermediary of a recycling company for purposes such as road construction, alternative fuel sources, and rubber products such as brake pads and artificial turf. Another characteristic of the tyre industry, which has been present since the 1960s, is the retreading of tyres. This reverse logistical trend has resulted in an alternate source of inventory supply direct from retreading companies in Australia. What type of information does the car tyre industry in Australia need or depend upon? The car tyre industry encompasses information systems typical to inventory-based businesses, as well as specific information at the wholesaler and retailer levels, evident through technology and communicative systems. In relation to communication systems, there is a necessity for the information from OEMs due to the increase in different tyre specifications and trends. There is also a need within the industry for universal specifications for tyre sizes. In terms of day-to-day operational systems, at the retail level, there are specific information technology systems. These information systems help mechanics monitor wheel alignment and tyre testing. Office automation systems are also common at the retail and wholesale levels. Transaction processing systems mirror those typical goods industries, similar to management information systems and executive information systems. The decision support systems represent consumer trends and research, while enterprise systems may quite often be a mutual system for wholesale and retail companies, in the case of disintermediated suppliers. What are the overall challenges, technological, environmental, business, or otherwise, that the industry currently faces? The domestic Australian market is small compared to other international markets. The size of the market means that less money is available for ongoing research and development to keep up with the technological developments of competing foreign-based brands. Run-flat tyres, longer-wearing rubber, oil-free alternate compounds, alternate tyre designs, better water shedding capabilities are all areas of R&D that Australian companies struggle to fund at the same level as larger international companies. Growing demand for lower quality Southeast Asian tyre brands has resulted in the disruptive brands such as Song Rubber Group and Chengshin Rubber gaining Australian market share. This has dropped long-term incumbents Bridgestone, Tyre Power and Goodyear's market share by 31%. Despite the trend of a growing number of cars, there is a diminishing size in the off-road tyre market. This is due to a downturn in the construction industry, resulting from cyclical economic factors. There is also a current retail recession affecting demand. This downturn is emphasised at present in all sectors due to the current pandemic, which is hindering consumer expenditure. Increased environmental requirements for the disposal of used tyres and need for recycling presents both an opportunity and a cost. The logistics involved in complying with the additional environmental restrictions add cost at various levels of the value chain and remove traditional methods of disposal, including landfill.